All right, fire. No more delays. Part 5. Part 5. Mostly speaking to myself here, I haven't really been that slow. You can see, though, finally, it is a different day from when I did the first 4 parts. So, one thing I was thinking about, I said I was going to go fight Badakath, which I am. I'm going to go fight them very soon here. I forgot I got Capture Soul, and I got 2 runes. So, actually, I'm going to store this. Because like light radius, life, life, light. No, it's spell damage. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, physical resist. Yeah, okay, so I need multiple soul gems. Forgot all about that. Don't really need much money though. Oh, speaking of which, the scoreboard. So I was playing on my not Stevezor account, which was previously my farming account for Dust. Um, and so I won. I did stream that. The second half, yeah, of me doing the victory in that OnPhyre gaming. Like I said, I'm going to try to mention that because I generally am streaming like a couple of sorry, like at least 3 times a week. I think I've streamed, yeah, it's been pretty consistent 3 times a week. And Tuesdays I always stream. You can check the schedule. Those are the ones I always have on my schedule. The other times it's pretty random when I stream. Um, right. Oh, maybe I need to do a dungeon reset. I can't remember how deep I went. Oops, that's fine. Yeah, let's just reset the dungeon. Okay, so I need to do Capture Soul. So I'm going to do 5 on that. Okay, something I do got to remember. I'm not using. Let me switch to, because I could darn near kill myself with one of my flaming orbs. So I should switch to lightning. Alright, there's another rune. Okay, unfortunately, I only got, oh no, 2 pink soul stones. Okay, soul gems. Same difference. Okay, since I got ghost form on, I can run anywhere without having to worry about killing myself. Ah, here a floater. There's baby. Oh, who's better with the lightning orb? Another thing, this will give a chance for my stupid potions to wear off so I can use the better ones. There's gonna be a lot of black soul gems. Alright, so I possibly need 5 or, well, probably 4 pink soul gems. Oh, I forgot. What is my light radius? Actually, some crit. Okay, I'm pretty much at the... Okay, life, crit. Do I got any crit? Oh, I do have 2. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, so I want life on both of those. Crit. Spell damage. Physical resist. Don't necessarily need physical resist, but let's just do it. Alright, that might be enough. Well, let's do the card game, get some more dust. Oh, something I was just remembering. Actually, I might go do one more floor. I forgot that was something else I wanted to go over when I was playing on my not Stevezor account. I remember the changes I made, so it's quicker to go through my deck. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, got a bear. Okay, so on my deck, because I only play with 11 cards, so I don't do baffling. Don't do swiftness. You know, knowledge. Hell. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so 10's the minimum. I mean, knowledge would pretty much... Knowledge is nice, but... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. With those, there's still, like, no chance. Basically, I'm going to lose. Ah, they're physical, so they're not even going to hardly hurt me. Since I got the blessed ghost form on. Dang, did I have an Uber lift? Right, I thought I didn't. Man, okay, let's do this. This is one of those huge floors. I think I'm just gonna go back to the start, teleport back. Oh, I thought I hit the mute. Sorry about that. Oh, good. The agility wore off. Well, okay, good. Now they're both wearing off. Sweet. Now I can reuse the potions. Okay, yeah, that's much better just walking back. Oh, wait, that wasn't the best charisma. Oh, no, it was. Right. I didn't have max charisma, that's why. Shoot, what do I got in here? Okay, I do got potent. Oh, I should bring at least one more. Alright, let's get to the runes though first. Okay, so I definitely know life. And I don't want to miss the spell damage. Okay, so spell damage is power. On anything but weapons, it's D3 healing. Okay, so I want to store it. Grab it again. Okay, so physical resistance, luck. Might. So might's physical damage or physical resistance. Yeah, right. Too bad I never got a fire radiance. That's alright though. Oh, I still got these excavations in there. I don't need those. I was asked why I bought a Troll's Blood when I already have the Trollus Bloodline, and you still get the healing from this, but you only get the fire weakness once. So I get 3 from this, 6 from this, another 3 from this. So that's 12 per turn just on those alone. Yeah, so it's significant the amount of healing you can get. I actually do, especially if I do bear form. What made bear form easily doable is doing 2 rings of regen and then a ring of elements, and then again I like fire radiance, and I mean you really don't need free. I mean ghost form and fire radiance are good. If I could do multiple radiances, I would do fire and shock, and then I would skip elements, and I could do like 3 rings of regen, or you could still probably do 3 rings of regen, and probably would be okay. But there's always a chance you could end up getting swarmed, so I prefer to play it safe. Okay, potions. One more swiftness. Actually, wait, I don't want to screw those 2 up, so yeah, I will grab. Because I want to use that lesser one first. And then how many more blessing do I got? I can make more easily, but let's use that. Okay, darn. Didn't give me the highest quality one. Okay, now we're ready to go. Just gonna stay at the inn, reset that. Alright, so I'm gonna go fight Badakath first. Okay, so I got 18 resistances, I got knockback, which I'll show why that's good on Badakath. Lots of spell damage. The damage it displays for the orb is not correct. I think it doubles up on the bonus you get. I believe 45 is what you get. I think I'd have to do the math on 13 stamina. So this one's Badakath, one of the 2 bosses you have to kill to go fight the king. Here we go. Cue music that's not on. Gosh dang it, but can't have it on. Oh, well, there's a trick you can do to get to him faster. Well, actually, it's better on Gurmur. Not gonna do that. Essentially, it's like using a dislocation on yourself. Alright, I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need anything. Actually, what kind of polymorph is this? I was gonna say if it's a higher quality. Nope. Oh, polymorph doesn't work on me. Oh, I did take dual wield. I was like, ooh, my damage is good. Right. Okay, so there is Badakath. So I'm gonna pop Swiftness, the Troll's Blood. Something that I found out with them, because I always noticed grounding orbs seem to do the best damage, but sometimes I noticed it wouldn't do very good damage. Raptor Strike also works. They are vulnerable to status effects, some of the status effects, so actually Insect Swarm's not bad. Oh, I do have Blind. Okay, I blinded him. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know why Raptor Strike sometimes does damage. But so let's look at the grounding orb. So that did a bunch of damage. I realized grounding orbs based on how much energy they have. So if they're not attacking, it does a lot more damage. Or if you go away and then come, grounding orb's really good on them. So I would consider grounding orb Badakath's weakness. I'm gonna do kind of air quotes, but because there is the caveat. I already got both of those. All right. Well, I don't really need any of that, so we're gonna store it. So something Badakath, when it's doing that, it will knock you in the ravine, the water chasms. And so you got to keep on getting out. Actually, this is where having strength can help, or you can plain shift out or wand to shifting out. Okay, so that's Badakath. So they didn't hit me very hard, and I also did blind them, because that's the thing. Blind seems to work on both Gurmur and Badakath. Paralysis used to work on Gurmur, but it stopped. But blind's like pretty much just as good. So yeah, it's definitely either you can blind them by attacking them, or if you have a bow, or insect swarm can also blind them. You didn't really get to see the tentacles they'll spawn, which are these abyssal graphs, and these can kind of kick your butt if you're not careful. All right, and it always resets your encounter anytime you do any of the bosses. Though when you do Balthar, you can still get an encounter. That's Nabin. Okay, so this one's Gurmur. This one also mentions cultist, because this one mentions a death cult. But this one that says some cultist, and you always know, just look for tentacle. And that one is Gurmur. And just to be 100% safe on Gurmur, this is one of the reasons I like having a ghost form. You could always switch one off. And once you're on Gurmur, which you'll know when you're on Gurmur, you can always switch to even a regular ghost form just to be safe. Because it's not going to attack with any fire magic. Or... yeah, as far as I know, nothing. There's always these floaters on both sides. Oh, why is my... oh, I got energy orb on. It's like, why is my damage so bad? Yeah, as they attack you more, it's going to get weaker and weaker. I could just teleport past all these, too. So this one, there's always a hidden door. Every time one of these cultists dies, they spawn a tentacle, or I think it's Gurmur spawns a tentacle under them. Or they got one inside of them, I don't know. See the power of Blade Flurry, though, too. Especially when you got dual-willed. Alright, we're pushing this boulder. Right, I got bad strength because I didn't use a strength potion. Well, it's not bad. 8's okay, but not that strong either. Alright, since I don't have an Uber lift, I do want to make sure I explore everywhere, so I'm not going to run back through. So traps are always in the same spots. on these floors. There's a an alarm trap up here you do not want to hit. Oh. Ooh, that one's cursed. Well, it's rotten, but the game treats it as if it's cursed. You can also teleport on the other side of these gates. Alright, so this alarm trap, do not hit it. Gurmur will start attacking you somewhere up this hallway. Well, it will start spawning stuff anyways. Yeah, the one time I hit it made it much more annoying. Not saying you can't do it. It's just you get engaged quicker, so you don't have time to prepare if you want to get yourself all prepared. Ah, dislocated me. That'd be bad if that like put you on Gurmur. Oops. Oh, my buffs are wearing off. Oh my gosh, come on. Alright, let's teleport on the other side, that way you need less turns. Okay, so I pushed in all 3 boulders. You feel as the sound has been lifted. I don't know if Gurmur has higher stats too. They may. It's hard to determine. But they'll regenerate 12 life per a turn, a non-hasted turn. So if you're hasted, that turn doesn't count. Well, for Gurmur, it counts for you. But they heal for 12 and as opposed to 6. So that makes them a lot more annoying. Actually, out of curiosity, let's try energy or grounding orb too. And right, I should rebuff a couple more times. And just to be safe. Yeah, so there's a sacrificial circle there, which is how you can get to Gurmur immediately. Alright, so Gurmur can hit really hard too. Should be able to blind him. They're also vulnerable to Raptor Strike, so I like to cast that. Oh, there's a boulder. Yeah, like I said, they drop boulders. It's random. They don't always seem to, but... Okay, out of curiosity. I thought they were vulnerable to blind. Hold on a second. Insect swarm. Yeah, I guess just not getting the proc with my weapon. Okay, that seemed to do pretty good. Yeah, so Gurmur and Badakath always heal back up once. All the main bosses seem to do it at least once, if not more, like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, it can be annoying. Alright, I really don't care. Was there a charm? No, I got that one. Oh, I can do fishing. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Actually, speaking of which, though, I maybe have a video on that coming up that I already made before I started this. It'll be as not Stevezor, since Stevezor was preoccupied. And I thought it'd be funny to use my not Stevezor. Alright, so real fast, I got food and water, not that it matters that much, but... I want to make a couple more potions. Oh, okay, I got more here, good. Did I have any... No, I didn't. Wasn't sure if I had any of the best ones. Okay, I don't need the booze. Let's just... Going to fight the king. Let's just chug it. Real fast, I just want to check. So after I win, coming soon, I'll probably do at least some content on this. I want to explore it first. That's usually how the way I work. I like to explore it first. I think one of the few videos I didn't was the legendary amulet. I did that all. That was my first time experiencing that as anyone that watched it. It was their first time too. Yeah, actually I should bring these just in case. I don't think it will wear off, but just in case we'll bring charisma and agility. And one more troll's blood, and we'll just leave those blank for right now. Well, maybe one swiftness. One more round of buffs. Stay at the inn. What do we got? Well, heck, another empty potion. Okay, now we're gonna go do it. Got all my wonderful immunities. All the ones that matter. Just don't have both the types of drain, energy, life drain, deafen, and oh gosh, what's the last one? Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't have it. I don't need it. We're good. So the one that shows this crown, you're challenge the queen. Since pair one again in between last, so now it's queen, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I didn't kill Gif and Gif or Altrin, so they'll both appear here. Oh, did I have a scroll of light? Time warp does not work, so yeah, once you go on this quest, you cannot get out of it. You are stuck. Stuck either dying or winning. Alright, so they'll start appearing. Let's switch back to Electric Orb. Possibly around here. Okay, hit something. There's Gif and Gif. Tell, because they got claws that look like mine, only they're almost rose colored. I don't know. Not white like mine. Not shiny. Yeah, it's shiny. But they are more powerful just by +1. But when you're hitting 4 times, it does add up. Oh, they got a 7 lives. That's annoying. Okay. That could be annoying if they keep on. Yeah, see, why do I keep on calling it 7 lives? 9 lives. They can keep on resurrecting. I feel like I had one time an encounter did that like 3 times or something like that. But yeah, so they always spawn right around here. So expect you could possibly start running into them right there. It's actually one of the bonuses of not having on music is you can hear them moving too. Okay, so Ultron appears up here in the middle. You can see I hit a guard. That's not Ultron. Ah, it's Ultron. Oh, right, I had a shield. I was like, they hit me pretty soft. Because one thing, I didn't know how Ghost Form worked. So if a weapon has any enchants on it that an enemy's using against you, or I guess if you're using it against an enemy, even if they have a blessed Ghost Form, you still take full damage. It doesn't count it as physical, it counts it as magic. So that made Ghost Form, where before was I switched to it off of free action, where I was kind of like, I mean, now Radiant Fire Radiance is my number one, but I do like this just because of Gurmur and me being paranoid. Also, I forgot Polymorph's good to use on him. I'm very strong though. Like now that I got the rest of the runes, I'm almost as strong as I can be. So as long as I don't teleport, as long as I don't try to melee into this. Okay, so they cast Flaming Orb, which is one of the reasons I do like to have immunity to it, but that's all right. We're still plenty strong. And we got plenty of potions, so we can pop that guy, that guy. You can use that gate for strategic purposes, as long as you can teleport through it with Wand of Shifting or Plane Shift. Oh, they shield bash, so this is one of the reasons they do like having Fluffy Rabbit's foot. If you don't have shield bash immunity, make sure you kill them from a distance, because shield bash will stun you, which is different than being paralyzed, but it's exact same effect. It's just like shock. It's the exact same effect, but they're different status elements. I forgot. I do like to light the torches. Even though I have almost the max teleporting distance, it still is. I'm one short, and I just like having them lit. Not going to worry about that. Actually, I should have been careful there. I mean, they'd all have to hit me for fire probably twice in a row to kill me. Even that, I don't know if it would kill me. Alright, so this should be the last enemy to kill. And now you'll get this message from the King Queen. They were no match for me. Alright. Oh, actually, I do want to switch to Turn Undead, so I don't need on Raptor Strike. Want Turn Undead. This is the end of this stage. This is actually, in my opinion, the hardest, or tied for the hardest fights in the game. There's Indivis. So, oh, maybe they don't spawn down there anymore. Usually some enemies that spawn on their corpses down here. So what you can do here with Indivis is you can fight them on this side. Now, they will spawn enemies. What I like is to keep on hitting with Corrupting Cloud, also hit their, yeah, you can see they hit 22 and 36. Don't try to melee Indivis. It's not a good idea. Just to be safe, because I could die or almost die, I'm going to do that. And then, what was I going to do? I hate not being able to see my buffs once you have more of those potions up. That is like one of the negatives. Okay, so we're going to Swiftness and Troll's Blood. Alright, so I gotta get ready. Stuff's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell people to move away, and that's why I actually like a staff a lot of times. Okay, we're gonna teleport over here actually. Into this is really what I'm scared of. That enemies aren't that big of a deal. Oh, plus I got what's it called? Hateful Aura. So more enemies around me, the more damage gets reflected back, and I heal back for it. Yeah, so you want Turn Undead, that's what kills them the quickest. No, just in case I don't want to actually hit myself. Oops, I don't know why I'm doing that on them when I know it doesn't do squat. Alright, that should got them all activated. But yeah, you can see why I say this phase is ranked up there with the very hardest battles. You gotta do this like 5 or 6 times. I've actually counted, it seems to be random whether it's 5 or 6 for me. Or I'm bad at counting. Either is true. Anyway, just expect it going on for a while. This is why I wanted Corrupting Cloud. This was the #1 reason. You either want that or Maelstrom. Okay, so Indavis is going to go rest now. So I do want to remove Curse because they'll still take damage from the curses. I can switch to Flaming Orb while I'm over here. Work better. Oops, didn't have it. Oh good, they made it back. Yeah, I guess they still go back, but if they're cursed with certain curses, they still might run back around and get confused. But it seems to be like they run back more often. Alright, so I think this is it for this phase. And oh, I got a rebuff. Almost to the final stage. Oh shoot, did I do the last Troll's Blood? Ah, that's fine. You really are becoming a nuisance. Or sorry, you really are becoming a nuisance. I'm just doing my part. These goons certainly failed in that. Alright, as soon as I break the threshold here, stuff's gonna start spawning. I'm gonna go back down here. Maelstrom's good for this part too. What? Why did stuff stop spawning? I think they did an aggro on me. Weird. Must have been a haste turn. Alright, so enemies, human enemies are going to come through there too, so I want to move away. Because you get like 12 of these. I believe it's all of the Harrows of Hallwood that you're getting. 10. Okay, so you're getting all 10 Harrows of Hallwood. Right, yep. So we're getting all the Arrows of Hallwood. That's who these are. Alright, did I get them all? I think maybe I did. I want to kill the mages up there because they'll cast fire. And these knights will shield bash, so again, you want to... Ooh, don't want to cast fire on myself. Well, we'll just... Oh, I can't shoot. It's gonna Blade Flurry, and I'm like, oh. What? Forgot about my legendary weapons. I cast poison and disease. Sorry, disease and poison, virulent and venomous. I win. Alright, should almost be through all of them. I think there's going to be a couple more wizards. That might be all of them. And there is Queen Pair. Queen is always... King, Queen is always the same. They just cast magic on you. I'm trying to plane shift into them. Well, okay, we'll do that. Once you clear everything, they're not that bad, you know. But this is why I like Arena Elements. Because one time I almost died due to getting shocked. Alright, it's a hasted turn. Yeah, that's why it didn't give me the message. So I'll rest. Then I'll get the message. By the way, make sure on that hasted turn you don't eat their corpse if you're playing or in animal form. Because then the crown wouldn't spawn because you ate the corpse before loot spawned. It's kind of a weird bug slash bad programming. I mean, I guess you could call it programming bug. Keep on forgetting to mention about that one. You do know that there can be only one. Oh, I'm sorry, Bear. I wonder how many times we've killed each other. It's probably been the most. Yeah, I wonder what... I guess you would have to go back and look at the history to see who was the king or who was the person, I guess, that succeeded me, and that would take a while. Okay, so once you do that, there's nothing else to do. Again, you can't leave here. Well, actually, there's one other thing. You can look at their cool loot, which gone through before, especially when like I've streamed. Get this cool 4-set bonus on their accessory pieces. And then they have an actual good amulet to the Endor. And then they have triple enchanted immunity. Yeah, so they are immune to everything. Well, the one thing it doesn't show is disarm. I'm going to assume they still are immune to disarm. Oh, wait. No, right. I think this has stun, doesn't it? Disarm and stun. So yeah, if you want the challenge, you'll want to make sure there's a challenge. If you have this and this, you can then equip these 3 things, and then you'll get the challenge for being immune to everything. But their weapon's cool because it's a conduit, which is why staffs you get to recast anytime you miscast, which is why probably half of my runs have been just with the staff instead. But I mean, either way is good. Like, you get more enchants this way, and if you are gonna Blade Flurry, it definitely is better. And yeah, and you do a little more damage if you have spell on both of them. Okay. So you just grab the crown. Oh, there's questions you get. There's 27 possibilities. In my Discord, should be also on Steam message board. I did a post about this. If you look at titles, so I've updated it. So I've done all 27 independently of what some people helped out, gave me some, not really that many people, but I got a few from some people, which were actually helpful ones because they were some of the ones that only had one solution. So yeah, I did Cruel, which only has one of the solutions. Oh, I gotta do the music. Oh, that's what would be going right now. All right, let me look at my pinned comments because I know I got it. What's one of the rare ones? Okay, fairness. Fairness options 231. Because last time, yeah, I did cruelty, which is one of the rare ones. That's 113. By the numbers I'm talking about, so I clicked it away. Fool. There we go. 231. Okay, so Nibby here will ask you some questions. Very well then. So by options 231, so this is the first question. I would pick option 2. Servant girl spills your wine. Will you hang her for a show of disrespect? Yeah, that'll teach her some respect. Go on with the questions. A starving farmer refuses to give his crop. Will you dismember the farmer and take the crops? Justice and practicality. Great choice. I don't have all day. 2 women claim to be a baby's mother. Will you stab the baby and kill the less shocked woman? Yep, that's option 1. Out of the box thinking, I like it. So what's the verdict? After carefully examining your answers, the powers that be have come to the conclusion you are hereby known as King Stevezor the Fair. Whoa! It's just the music it makes when you're like making a character too. It's the same music. Imagine it in your head though. Yeah, so that's the path of fairness. 231. So yeah, the 3 hard ones: cruelties, option 1, 1, 3, fairness 2, 3, 1, which is what I just did, and then compassion, path of compassion is 3, 2, 2. Oh, those are all different answers, aren't they? Yeah, interesting. Those are all different answers. Like none of them have similar numbers. Maybe that's why they did it that way. As far as in the same spots, obviously with 3 numbers, you have same numbers. But I mean, like option 1 has 1, 2, 3. Option 2 has 1, 3, 2. Option 3 has 3, 1, 2. So they're all different for the specific ones. Okay. No, I'm not Stevezor. Oh, you know what? Out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure you start with the bows and arrows. I was mentioning this just to confirm that because I was thinking after. I was pretty sure I did start with the bows and arrows, and you do start with that in your primary. So if you wanted to start with the wizard staff and that for a little more money, or if you wanted the wizard staff, you could start with that, and the bows and arrows would get the bow would get enchanted anyway, not the arrows. So accept and stinging Stevezor. Updated. I'll have to try to do some no or low turn runs. I actually had a really good start with my next not Stevezor game, but since I was doing stuff on that. Ooh! Plane shift. What's the jewelry? Clarity, Frost Radiance. I definitely want to put Whiff away. What about... Could ever get both where I want haste and plane shift. Okay, though. All right, so that's it. So, yep, only 5 videos. And this one's only going to be just over 50 minutes. Cool. Even though I did some extras. Yeah, so this one only would have been like just over 30 minutes probably. Definitely gotten faster with the end. And part of it's like once you get the top end gear, this fight takes forever, and you gotta be careful. You always gotta be careful. Always gotta be careful. That's why I try to pretty much prepare just about as much as I can, even though I was like, I'm gonna go fight, and 97 life would have been fine, but I was, got up to that 111, 118s basically. Well, 120 if you have stamina potions. That's like the limit without using rings of fortitude. Um, but yeah, that's it. Got to see one of my regular wins. Not working on any of the heritage or anything, just going for a win. And for me, that 5 hours is a fairly quick one because a lot of times I dink around anyways. Always that's kind of why I always have like so many like little tidbits because I like test things out and stuff for fun because I want to know and everything. But that's it. Yep. That is how I play, and that's generally the build. Either I'll do the dual build like I did, or I'll do all 3 of the literacies besides common, which I start with anyways. But yeah, so I'll do celestial, draconic, and infernal, and won't take dual wield. And then sometimes I'll stay with the staff. Other times I'll switch to claws. It just all depends. So thanks everyone for watching. Again, please check me out on Twitch, OnPhyre Gaming. Not the OnPhyre Gaming person that was trying to scam developers out of game keys. I don't know if any of you had heard. Well, I know some of you heard about that. It's annoying me for a little while, but it's resolved itself. It's all good. I mean, it was just annoying for me. It wasn't ever like I had to like I think someone was confused. They thought like my account got stolen. So that was never the case. Someone was just pretending to be a very, very, very small time YouTuber. I guess because it'd be hard to research or whatever. But yeah, once I got a video out and put up some things, and yeah, not an issue. Come check me out on stream. Thanks everyone for watching. More to come. Hopefully my health stays more consistent, and I want to do a new updated Tribes of Midgar, especially because I'm getting better at just doing playing as talking while I'm playing. There's the 2 new seasons of that, so I wanted to do another solo playthrough of that, which only takes like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm gonna be doing that one soon. But I got at least one more Rogue Self video coming out right now, so that should probably be the next one, and then maybe Tribes of Midgar, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks everyone for watching. This is Fire, and we're on fire.